Hello, hello, hello. How y'all doing? Do we have any Cancerians in the house? Anyone with Cancer placements in their chart? I'm going to be doing a Cancer collective reading. Collective Cancer reading. If y'all are new here, definitely hit the follow button. It is greatly appreciated. If y'all are returning, definitely thank you for all the love and support over the last year. That's right. August 13th will be my 1 year anniversary of having live stream. That is freaking crazy. Do I have any Cancer collective Cancerians? Anyone with Cancer in their chart? Abby, what are you up to? Not a whole lot. I'm doing a Cancer reading. Oh, you're a Cancer? Sweet. We're going to get an overall theme and or topic. My husband is, but I'm Libra. Nice. I am a Cancer. All the Cancerians are definitely more welcome to hang out. We're going to get a overall theme and or topic. And then we're going to get 5 tarot cards. Then we're going to get 1 oracle to close out the reading. And keep in mind, this is a collective reading, a general collective reading. So if it doesn't resonate for you, leave it for someone that it does resonate for. With that being said, this will only be about 30 minutes long or so. And they are going up on YouTube. Alrighty. If y'all would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the link to my YouTube channel is in my TikTok bio. With that being said, let's go ahead and get an overall theme and or topic for the Cancer Collective. Alrighty. Cancer. What do we have for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know moving forward? What does Cancer need to know moving forward? Overall theme and or topic for the next week, as I do weekly readings here at Free Will Tarot. All right, 3 more. A 1, a 2, a 3. All right, first card on top here. Thank you for that heart. First card on top. Cancer. Stand up and fight. Stand up and fight. If I remember correctly from the guidebook, stand up and fight talks about needing to advocate against any bullying or unfairness that might be going on in your environment. It could also talk about being triggered by someone who you feel is wanting to do you harm, but it might not be the case that they are necessarily meaning to do you any harm. You might just be, triggered into thinking, that, oh, I've seen this before. I know they're going to do me dirty. This is so triggering. You know what I'm saying? Triggered into thinking and or believing that this person has ill will or bad intentions towards you. Nonetheless, stand up and fight. We're going to read from the guidebook. Whoops, I done passed it. Stand up and fight. Sometimes we experience moments when we see a situation as being unfair, when we feel dismissed, unheard, disrespected, or oppressed. It is essential that we all learn to recognize injustice and speak out against it. If this is the case in your present, then it is time for you to stand up and be more assertive. It is time to fight. Speak up, demand a just and equitable outcome. There are also times when we fight for the wrong reasons. We find ourselves triggered by an opinion or action, reacting first and thinking second. We overreact and see personal attack or disrespect where none exists. We all have triggers, and sometimes those triggers will be with us for our entire lives, but if we learn what our triggers are and are more mindful of how they make us behave, they can have less influence. Sometimes we have to make a conscious effort to dull our blades instead of sharpening them. Learn to recognize your triggers. What sort of treatment or language makes you feel angry, afraid, and reactive? There are also circumstances when the best way to fight is by doing nothing. Be careful not to waste your time and energy fighting a battle that will not bring the change you need or serves only to make an attacker feel more empowered. Instead, bide your time. Remember that you own your feelings, nor do you require anyone's validation. All right, Cancer Collective. This definitely could be the case for you in the next week, that you're needing to either stand up and fight in an unjust situation, an unfair situation where you definitely need to be more assertive, advocate against this unfairness, or recognize that maybe this person has no ill or bad intentions towards you, that maybe they're just coming across as having bad intentions, and you're being triggered by either a trigger word or an action they're taking, a mannerism that they might have, and you could be viewing it in the wrong light, possibly viewing them in the wrong light, getting a not so genuine impression about them. With that being said, let's get into the reading and see how the overall theme and or topic applies to your next week ahead, from Tuesday to Tuesday. What do we have for Cancer? What does Cancer need to know moving forward? What does the Cancer Collective need to know moving forward? 3 more. A 1, a 2, a 3. Said, oh, I missed Taurus. No, technically you didn't miss Taurus because it is up on YouTube already. I definitely uploaded it last night to YouTube. If you would like to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't have to miss out on live streams, then yes, the link to my YouTube channel is in my TikTok bio. Thank you. Yes, not a problem. My pleasure. All right, with that being said, Cancer Collective, here is your situation. Here is the challenge. Here is your person of interest. Oh no! Here is the similarities or common ground between you both. And here is the possible outcome and or advice for the next week. Okay, so Cancer, we do have the Empress. Is how you are showing up in your own reading. The Empress tells me that you're definitely ready to birth something new, possibly with another person, possibly a new job, a new experience, a new hobby, a new car, all the above, etc., etc. I do feel like you possibly are ready to expand your horizons. But I feel like there's a need to isolate yourself and possibly bring some sort of wisdom from the past forward. Specifically, this person needs to as well. And I say that because, well, the Hermit card speaks to us about isolating each other, or isolating from each other, from other people, and then bringing forth some sort of wisdom and or an answer or a solution to a problem you may need. As you can tell, this person is meditating. Meditation does wonders, y'all. Meditation does wonders. With that being said, this person is showing up as the devil. I don't know if they are obsessed with what you have to give as far as your nurturing love language, and or maybe they're just obsessed with the sex. Maybe they're just wanting to hop into bed with you. With the devil card, this person, yes, could be obsessed with the physical intimacy. They also could have a toxic view and or attachment to you at this time. They possibly need to let go of some addictions. Goodness gracious. They could be offering you something that may look good on the outside, but technically, well, it's the devil. You know what I'm saying? The devil is here to tempt us, to test us, right before we level up, let's say, or upgrade. The Nine of Cups, which is funny, we did have the Nine of Cups in the Gemini reading just a half hour ago. So with that being said, maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, maybe you have Gemini in your chart somewhere, a Gemini placement. Doesn't have to be though. All this means is it tells me that you and this person are creating your own happiness. So technically this person doesn't have to offer you something that looks shiny. This person doesn't have to tempt you. You know, this person doesn't have to think obsessively necessarily. And you definitely are standing on business, knowing your worth, knowing your value, not wanting to settle for less than what you're deserved. Not wanting to settle for less than what you deserve, yes. With the Ace of Cups being the possible outcome, I feel like this is the advice here. Yes, sure, it could be the possible outcome that you end up loving yourself more, practicing self-care, and or loving yourself first. This is technically the advice, and it's technically the best advice any tarot reader, in my opinion, could give, is to always love yourself first. Do not forget to love yourself first. I promise you that putting this person first, you'll regret it. But if this is the possible outcome, maybe you have a new love and appreciation for yourself. And maybe you already know to love yourself first. With the Ace of Cups, we're going to get one last card, though, to end this reading. And see if you're said, yes, focus on new love. Anything that looks too good to be true possibly is. It's possibly too good to be true if it's if it looks tempting, if it glitters and looks like gold, it's possibly fool's gold and only a turd painted in gold. A Cancer moon, no way. You're definitely in the right place at the right time. Before I get into this last oracle card, would anyone like me to recap before I pull one last oracle card to end out this reading? Would anyone like me to recap for the Cancer Collective reading? I definitely will do that if I get maybe 3 yeses. Yes, yes please, yes please. There it is. Alright, so to recap then, definitely, if y'all are new here, definitely definitely hit the follow button for me, please and thank you. It is much appreciated. With that being said, Stand Up and Fight was the oracle card we pulled. A Gucci Gucci Goo! Stand up and fight is the oracle card we pulled for the overall theme and or topic. Meaning, you possibly in the next week might have an unfair situation, a person treating you unfairly and or unjust, not giving you the same treatment as they are giving other people, maybe some favoritism in the workplace, possibly a romantic partner or potential romantic partner that is not treating you the most romantically, let's put it that way. I feel like you are standing on business. I feel like you're standing on business as this Empress. You're knowing your worth, knowing your value, not wanting to settle for less than what you deserve, and possibly wanting to try love elsewhere, away from this person, especially if they're treating you unfairly. The Empress card could tell me that you're wanting to expand your horizons as far as who you connect with, possibly, or what creative projects you might be getting into. The Hermit card tells me that there's some sort of wisdom that you're needing to pull from your back pocket that you possibly put on the back burner. Oh, I learned the lesson, but I'm going to put that lesson on the back burner. I'm going to put it in the back pocket and maybe, pull it out when I need to. Well, you might need to now. There's some sort of wisdom that you're needing to pull out of that back pocket, take off of that back burner, and isolate yourself and look at this person. Are they really treating me unfairly? What is your intuition telling you there, Cancer? If you isolate yourself, what truth comes to mind? What answers and or solutions come to mind? Even though you don't like the answers might tell you that this person is possibly toxic and or has bad intentions towards you, as that stand up and fight did suggest. Maybe they're only obsessed with the physical intimacy. Now, would any Empress, no matter if you are male or female, does not matter the sex, does not matter the gender. Tarot is not gender specific. We all can be a male and be an Empress energy. We can be a woman and be an Empress energy, or masculine energy and be in that divine masculine, which is technically the Emperor, the masculine version of the Empress. We all have masculine and or feminine energies within us. Therefore, tarot is not gender specific. Please keep that in mind. With that being said, yes, you could be in this Empress energy, standing on business, looking at this person like, what tricks are you trying to pull here, sir? What tricks are you trying to pull here? Sure, that ice cream looks yummy, but the offer just kind of gives me the ick, the heebie-jeebies. It feels too good to be true. It just feels too good to be true. With that being said, you both can create your own happiness. Neither of you need validation. Neither of you need reassurance. You know how to create your own happiness. I like that about the both of you. Even if this person is showing up in devil energy, they could be obsessed with you. They could be obsessively thinking. Sure, they could be offering something that looks too good to be true, a temptation of sorts, which could be the possible outcome for you to love yourself first, to find new appreciation for yourself, and or focus on new love, as someone did mention in the comments. Focus on new love with the Ace of Cups. Now that I have recapped for all the Cancer Collective, definitely hit the follow button if y'all haven't done so yet. And with that being said, we are going to close out this reading with one oracle card. Thank you all for all the love and support. What do we have for Cancer? What do we have for Cancer to close out this reading? 3 more. A 1, a 2, a 3. So I'm going to take this one. I haven't looked at it yet. It fell on the floor, but I'm going to take it. Y'all can look at this and tell me what thoughts come to mind. Here it is. Here's the card. Can you read the words? I can't see it. I haven't seen it yet. What comes to mind when you look at this image? What memories come to mind? Is there a synchronicity in which maybe you and this person have talked about this specific animal? That's probably reaching, but nonetheless, we're going to read from the guidebook so we can close out this reading. So what is it? Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Said, Yuko, a great job with your readings. Hey, thank you so much. Kindness? Yes, I agree. Y'all, bring a gentle touch. I don't know if this person is technically good for you or if they are toxic to some degree. They're in that devil energy, but it could be that, okay, let me read from the guidebook because the guidebook definitely has the answer. It doesn't necessarily have to be that you argue with this person or quote unquote stand up and fight. If this person is being unfair or unnecessarily argumentative, let them be argumentative. Said they're selfish. Well, the act of being selfish isn't necessarily bad. I definitely need to protect what I have here on TikTok, my Free Will Tarot thing, my accounts. You know, that would be me being selfish, but to some degree, this person, if they're in devil energy, yes, that's being overly selfish, overly giving, maybe to the point where you feel in debt to them or bound to them, right? Yes, only thinking of themselves, exactly. I'm going to give to this connection only so that Cancer can feel bound to me, so that they are obligated to give to me. See what I'm saying? But no matter if their intentions are bad, that says nothing about you, Cancer. It says everything about them, nothing about you. It says everything about you, how you respond to their unfairness, to their unjust behavior. Therefore, dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. Definitely could wrap this reading up, and we have number 18. Number 18. Bring a, I've passed it. Bring a gentle touch. Dear Spirit, bring a gentle touch. The time has come to be gentle and diplomatic when dealing with others. You might have found yourself in a situation where negotiations are necessary in order to reach your goal. Be mindful of the words you choose, but do not worry. Dear Spirit reminds you that you have the ability to be sure-footed and confident while showing humility and respect for others. You will find that your capacity for calm and grounded communication is heightened at this time. Follow the way of Dear Spirit and you will do well, gaining respect of others and finding common ground that is pleasing to you. Remember that understanding others and their needs will be more powerful at this time than putting your own first. If you do that, you will be rewarded tenfold. Said that's so beautiful. I agree. Said I love deers. I don't know. Growing up in Ohio, there's definitely an abundance of deer. And I've had a few scares of either hitting them with my own car or being a passenger. And, you know what I'm saying? I'll stop there. But yes, bring a gentle touch. It says nothing about you that this person has bad intentions towards you. It says everything about them, and it says everything about you, how you respond. So we're always looking out for others. It's time for us to do that for ourselves. Yes, it's time for the Cancerian collective to be selfish for once. Maybe not for once. I'm sure it's been a little while maybe since y'all have been selfish. There's definitely a need to in this situation specifically. Let's put it that way. Alrighty. With that being said, thank you all for all the love and support. Thank you for hitting the follow button if you have not done so. What are you waiting for? Right? What are you waiting for? I just saw a deer on the side of the road. I feel like it is a sign this is for me. Nice. That is pretty synchronistic then. Alright, y'all. Definitely hit that follow button. Thank you all for all the love and support one more time. I hope to see y'all either on my YouTube channel, which the YouTube channel of mine, Free Will Tarot, same title, same logo, is in my TikTok bio. Alrighty? With that being said, maybe I'll see you over there, or maybe I'll see y'all next week, next Tuesday, for another weekly zodiac sign reading. Alright, y'all. Much love. Take care. Have a good night.